What is up, guys? Today we are going to be doing a Blood of the Dead tutorial, and today this is showing you all the upgradable options for the Blundergat, the Acid Gat, Ventrolic Wyvern, and also the Volcano edition. I'm not too sure what it's called, I forgot, but that's what we're going to be showing you today, and pretty easy, pretty simple, so make sure you follow my every move and we can get it done correctly. Well, it may sound daft, but the first step to getting an upgraded Blundergat is getting the Blundergat itself. So you don't have to get the Blundergat to get the Acid Gat kit, but I suggest you just get the Blundergat just so you can just get out of the way. As you see, I get on my second box hit, so that's quite lucky. But the first part actually is, as you look at this gate right here, you just open up the gate and boom, the part should just be right down there. It always stays within that gate. This is the briefcase part. It's pretty easy to find, so you shouldn't struggle at all trying to find that part. It's the easiest. Well, they're all easy. They're all easy parts to find, so you shouldn't worry about finding the parts. Also, before I mention anything, you do actually need to go ahead and get the Warden's key before you can get the Acid Gat kit, so make sure you go ahead and turn on the power to spawn in the Brutus and shoot him in the head with a shotgun, and boom, there you are. You have the key, and now you can get the two final pieces for your Acid Gat kit. Okay, so the second piece for the Acid Gat kit is actually where a plane part would usually be in the original Mob of the Dead. So if you want to go ahead, head up the stairs where the plane would be, and you just head over. There should be a little cabinet with a lock. You unlock that with the Warden's key and take the part, and boom, you have the second part for the Acid Gat. And then the third part is all the way over in Speed Cola, so let's go over there. And then if you just want to go ahead and make your way over to where Speed Cola would be in the original Mob of the Dead, and just go to where another plane part would be, and it is right in there, and boom, we have all three parts. So now we can go assemble our Acid Gat kit. Now there is more than one bench around the map, so you just decide which bench you want to put on. There's a bench down by the docks, there's a bench up over in the thing, so you just go ahead and decide which bench you want to place it on. I decided to go ahead and build it at the bench where Electric Cherry would usually be, and because it's out of the way and you wouldn't ever need it for a shield part because it's just unnecessary. So now we are putting our Blundergat in, and now we have the Acid Gat. And if we go ahead and Pack-a-Punch that, that would be the Ventrolic Wyvern, which is a very good weapon. But we can also take this weapon a step further with these few steps. If you do want the highest version of Blundergat, then you want to go ahead and Pack-a-Punch it to make it the Ventrolic Wyvern. If you don't know how to Pack-a-Punch, there will be a guide in the link in the description below of mine to tell you how to Pack-a-Punch. Okay guys, so once you've got a Pack-a-Punched Blundergat, what you want to go ahead and do is head over to the Warden's house and look in the fireplace, and you can actually go ahead and put your Blundergat in there, and then it will create this weird zone like thing around the house, and in the house you can kill zombies anywhere, collect their spirits, well, their essence as it likes to say, and then it will all gather into the fireplace where you can then receive your temporal whatever it will be. So it'll be temporal, for us it'll be temporal Ventrolic Wyvern, for some people it could be temporal Blundergat, because you don't need to upgrade it before you put it into the fire, and you can always do that in the end, but I would recommend having the Ventrolic Wyvern because it's the highest tier of Blundergat. Once it's finished, it'll be very clear because it will be fiery and blue skulls will be up the top and they'll all be on fire. It's pretty easy to tell, and then obviously you hold square on it, and then you hold square on it again to get the temporal Ventrolic Wyvern. And with this you want to follow my every move and go to these blue barrels to keep the flame lit in order to make it to your destination, because we're heading all the way over to spawn area, so we can go ahead and put this in the machine that gives us our Volcano Ventrolic Wyvern, which I'm calling it for the moment. So just keep on following it, my every movement. You'll be able to like memorize this straight away, because I did. I found it out in game. You just keep on going down this way. You want to make sure there's not a lot of zombies, because you're going to go down the zombie path. where they hit you with their hand, and it makes it very difficult because it's very narrow. So make sure it's not at the beginning of a round. You want it to be at the end of a round, and just be very careful when you're going down there, because obviously it's very difficult because the zombies' hands, they hurt you, they hit you. It can be very different in a game when you haven't got a load of armor like I do right now, because I'm just showing you guys how to do it. Make sure you get that barrel. I always forget that barrel and I always fail this, but head down to the left, and there we are. We're at the right side of spawn, and then want to head over to this machine where you hold square.
Hey, that looks right.
And you'll place your Blundergat in there where the spirits will come out, and it will like form it into a new weapon, which is pretty insane. It's a pretty cool weapon upgrade if you ask me. And yeah, once we get our hands on it, it's like a Magnus, so it's sort of like volcanic ventrolic wyvern, and it's pretty goddamn good, but it can harm you quite a bit. So there's an upside and there's a downside, but overall I would say it's a pretty good gun, and pretty cool how they've made more, like they've added more to the map than just kept the ventrolic wyvern for the Blundergat. So I appreciate it to Treyarch for doing that. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this tutorial video, make sure you go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, and make sure you go ahead and turn those notifications on, because I'll be live, well, probably right now as you're watching this video, because I'm going to be live as much as I can during Black Ops 4, because this is the time where I said I would stream, because I want to stream Black Ops 4. There's an actual game to stream, so I'll be live. Catch me then. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and goodbye.